Hey folks, welcome back to the channel, and I've been vlogging my PhD for the last few months, but fundamentally I don't think my life is that interesting, and by the looks of the viewership, neither do you guys. Something needs to happen, something needs to change, and I've got some vlog footage that I recorded already, so I'm going to take you through. We'll cut between a bit of that, bit of me explaining what's going to happen, but basically I've recorded this vlog with the idea of changing what was going to happen with the vlogs, and now I've kind of completely changed my mind again. Something else is going to happen, which is why I'm talking to you from my home office. Today's Tuesday, I'm at home. I'm about to actually start a live stream over on Twitch, a study stream, but this week things are a bit busy. Things are busy PhD wise. I myself am less busy. I'll tell you more later. I need to go and set this stream up. I've spent some time this morning working on planning out this talk that I need to give on Thursday, and now I'm in the process of making up the PowerPoint for it. I'm using my fairly standard branding of like a white slide with just a purple bar at the top with the title on it, using my standard font that I use for everything, you know, this thing. It's fairly on brand for me. It's very similar to the poster that I took to Vienna as well. But yeah, so now I'm sort of making up this PowerPoint, giving a bit of a background on the field that I work in specifically, because there's going to be some people at the meeting who are observers, not simulations people. So giving a bit of background on that, and then I'm going to spend most of the talk talking about what I have been doing, the simulations I've been analysing, and the results that I've found, and then kind of what I plan to do going forwards. The aim with this is it's actually meant to open up a discussion, have people asking me questions about what I'm doing, and hopefully give me some ideas to think about going forward as I progress through this project. Okay, so it's much later into the day now. We're after 3 o'clock, actually coming up on 4. I am still working on this presentation. I'm actually just waiting on some figures now to make the slides prettier. My brain is fried. I don't think I'm going to manage to read any papers today. God, why is this ship so full of idiots? I'm dealing with a load of morons who don't refill the bloody cannons. I need tea. Well, I just died because nobody gave me tea. Where are the buckets? Where are the buckets? So why did I start vlogging? I think this is a fundamental question I need to answer before I can explain what's gone wrong, why I want to change stuff and all that sort of thing. So I wanted to share what it was like to do a PhD in astrophysics. There are countless people doing PhD vlogs on YouTube. They're doing them in a range of different areas. There aren't that many people doing things in astrophysics or really that many in physics at all. Fundamentally, I think this is a pathway that people need to know more about, that it's a career path people can do, and that you don't need to be the most intelligent person to do it. You just have to be hardworking. And that most people who are really hardworking, really driven, and really curious and doing a degree can go and do postgraduate study in that degree subject, regardless of your background. And you might be wondering, it's a valid question, why, when I say that PhD is a job, why I don't drag myself into the office when I'm tired, like you would do for a normal 9-to-5 job at a company. Sorry, I'm getting ready to go. And you know, it's a fair question. I do say that this is a job. I maintain that it is similar to any other professional research job that you could have, because it is. Because PhD students do not do anything, say, that fundamentally different from, say, a postdoc or another academic. We don't do anything that fundamentally different. We're just at an earlier stage in our career. I think the thing I have to stress is that a PhD is a long process, and it takes a lot of time. We're not paid as much as postdoctoral researchers are, and it can become really easy to sort of fall back into that same pattern as you have an undergrad of doing too much work or stressing yourself out too much or working through even when you shouldn't. It is a long, arduous process that you're constantly pushing the boundaries of your field while trying to learn all this stuff. And if you don't take the time for your own mental health and physical health, you won't get to the end of it. Sometimes you need some time away to think about stuff, to do something a bit more lighthearted, casual, chill. Even if it's just having a shower, that sort of space away from the work to think about things is great, and I need you to that. I think when I started initially trying to figure out how to share that, I thought, oh, vlogs are the obvious answer. They're very personal, they're easy to record, but they're also hard. So they are easy to record, they are not too difficult to edit as long as you're not like having to meme your way through it, so that can involve a lot of additional editing on top of that. But they are hard to make engaging. They're hard to keep people watching who don't have an investment in your life already. They're hard to grow a channel with, essentially. Ultimately, I think having looked at the vlogs that I've done so far and how they've performed and who they've performed with, I think it's fairly clear that they are actually hurting this channel. They are not helping grow the channel. I want to make content about science. I want to be targeting specific academic things, and I don't think vlogs are helping me do that. One, they're taking up a ridiculous amount of the time that I have to make videos, and therefore taking up quite a lot of the slots that I have available to published videos. And then when they are being published, they're not bringing new people in. Every vlog that I do underperforms compared to the science videos or the academic videos that I do. So if I want to grow this channel, it appears that doing vlogging isn't the answer. It's going to be doing good science content or good academic stuff. We're now out from the Galaxy Groups meeting thing. So this is where I'm going to be presenting the talk that I was working on Tuesday. I'm going to be talking through what I've been doing in the first round of my PhD, what I was talking about in Vienna, and trying to hopefully get a bit of information from people on how maybe to proceed with this. I'm mildly nervous, but then it's not going to be that big a meeting. I know the slides, I know the stuff, and I think it will be fine. I think I'm happier with the fact that I have slides I can refer to, at least like to look at and point at. And I don't know, I always feel a bit happier if there are slides to look at. I'm in the office today, and actually today I'm doing very little sort of actual research on my actual science. What I'm going to be doing a lot of today is actually reading papers, because I haven't done that for a wee while because of, just being busy, being away, all that sort of stuff. So today I'm going to try and do that, read a few more papers, to sort of get a feeling of what I should be doing, what's going on in the field, all that sort of stuff. Because in the next few months I'm going to have to write a sort of literature review as part of the introduction to my first paper. So it'd be good to have a sort of bank of notes on relevant papers so that I can write that. It feels like forever, but I've actually left the department in daylight today, which is wild. Like, we're actually, I don't know, finally got some sunlight, which is, I don't know, that's quite nice. Good to have back. So where does that leave vlogging? Well, the original plan was that I was going to be more targeted, doing sort of mini episodes of the vlog where I'd talk about specific things. And I think there's still a place for that sort of content, but it's not going to be regular. It's going to be for something interesting, like, oh, I've got this thing that needs submitted, this new bit of work, or I've got an event that I'm going to, a science communication event or a conference, or I'm going to dedicate like a week of my life and try and solve one specific problem in my PhD. It's going to be stuff like that. It's not going to be, well, here's the vlog for this month about what it is I'm up to, and it'd be the same thing every time, because that's not engaging. So I guess what I'm saying is that this is going to be the last of the regular vlogs, at least for the time being. But if you want a more realistic, real-time account of my progress through my PhD and what I'm up to day to day, then I have to recommend my Instagram. It's where I've been posting more regularly on stories. I'm going to try and put more posts up as well. I think it's probably the best way for you to be able to get a sort of snapshot of each day, each week, in more real time than a vlog can manage. The other option for you is to come join us on Twitch, where I do study streams and game streams, because I talk in real time about what it is I'm working on that day and how I'm feeling and how I'm getting on with my PhD. So if you want real time stuff, you want that slightly more personal connection, then please do come join us on Instagram and on Twitch. Obviously come join us on the Discord as well. I don't really have much else to say other than thank you very much for watching the 10 vlogs up to now. I wish I could keep going with these, but they just aren't sustainable for the channel. I hope you stick around for the science content, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.